Good morning to one and all. I am Dr.Selvaganesan, Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, JJ College of Engineering and Technology, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. I welcome you all to my presentation on Computer Network Topologies, a comprehensive review. So again, I welcome you all to my presentation. Okay, my presentation will provide a deep understanding of the computer network topologies, covering the following topics: definition of topology, types of topology, pros and cons of each topology, choice of topology for businesses. Okay. So before going to details on the topic, let's see what is a network. A network is a set of devices connected by communication links. So the devices are normally referred to as nodes. Here the communication links may be wired link or wireless links. A node can be a computer, a printer, or any other devices capable of sending or receiving data generated by other nodes on the network. So that is a simple definition of a network. Okay. Furthermore, what is a computer network? A computer network is a group of interconnected computers. So maybe two or more computers are interconnected. Why we need networks? The question generally arises. So it allows the computer to communicate with each other and to share resources and information. So file sharing. You can easily share the data between different users or access it remotely if you keep it on other connected devices. At the same time, resource sharing using the network, connected peripheral devices like printers, scanners, and copiers, or sharing software between multiple users and save money. Of course, maybe you all are aware that the best known computer network is the internet. Okay. So now we'll see the term and definition of physical topology. Of course, this presentation focuses on computer network topologies. Okay, first of all, we must know what is topology. The term topology refers to the way a network is laid out physically. Suppose we have two computers or three computers, easily we can make a network. So we can simply connect them. But we have a number of computers in our office or maybe in the college or maybe in the house. How to construct a network physically? That is a question. So we need some systematic approach. Two or more devices connected to a link. At the same time, two or more links form a topology. The best definition is The topology of a network is the geometric representation of the relationship of all the links and linking devices to each other. It's a geometric representation. So, though two organizations are identical, two networks are not exactly similar or same. There are many types of topologies. I'm moving to next slide. There are many types of topologies. Some of network topologies include mesh, star, bus, ring, and hybrid. So let us see one by one. First, we'll go through mesh topology. Of course, each device has a dedicated point-to-point link to every other device in the network. You can see the figure 1. Every device is connected to any other device in the network. So as a result, there may be more number of links. The links means cables. There are more number of links. So links are crossing each other and form mesh-like topology. So you can see figure 1. Figure 1 shows a fully connected mesh topology. So that one connecting 5 devices. In a mesh topology network with n number of nodes, there are n times n minus 1 over 2 direct links. At the same time, number of I/O ports for each device required is n minus 1. It is simple arithmetic formula. Okay. So in the mesh topology, the data is transmitted through the two methods, namely routing and flooding. Of course, you might have known about routing in computer networks. Routing is where data is routed to packet's destination in the shortest distance. But flooding is where data is sent to all nodes within the network. Okay, so mesh topology has both advantages and disadvantages. So now you can see here advantages of the mesh topology. So mesh topology are used first and foremost because they are reliable. So here you can see in the slides, mesh topology is robust, better privacy and security. Failure of one link will not disturb other links. Mesh topology helps the network manager to find the fault location and solution. These are the major advantages of the mesh topology network. But at the same time, mesh topology has some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Mesh topologies are far from perfect. They require an immense amount of configuration once they are deployed, because the links are crossing each other, large amount of cabling and I/O ports are required, installation and recommendations are reconnection are difficult, installation and reconnection are difficult. So these are some disadvantages. Okay, I'm moving to next topology, that is star topology. So star topology, you can see the figure 2. A star topology connecting 4 stations. So how you define, how we can explain star topology? Star topology has, in the star topology network, every device has a dedicated point-to-point link to a central controller hub, that is only, maybe a switch. You can see the figure 2. Every device is connected to any other device in the network through hub or through a central controller. So in a star topology network with n number of nodes, there are direct n links. Say in this figure 2, there are 4 devices, means there may be 4 direct links. Direct links, there are 4 links. Okay, similarly here, like mesh topology, star topology also has both advantages and disadvantages. So advantages, as far as the advantages are concerned, star topologies are most commonly used because we can manage the entire network from one location, that is central hub, isn't it? So easy to control. So that's why star topology is most commonly used. What are the other advantages? Star topology is robust, less expensive. Fault identification, fault isolation are easy. Modification of star network is easy. These are some advantages. So when you talk about disadvantages, though star topologies may be relatively safe from failure, if the central switch or central hub goes down, then the entire network will go down. I hope you can follow my presentation. If the central hub fails, the entire network will not work. So that is the major disadvantage. Another one is communication is possible through the hub because all the devices are connected through central the device, that is hub. So all the communication is possible through the hub. Okay, so this is something about star topology. Then I'm moving to third type, bus topology. So what do you mean by bus topology? You can see the figure 3, a bus topology connecting 3 stations. The figure 3 shows a bus topology connecting 3 stations. So how we can explain? So bus topology is a network type where every device is connected to a single cable that runs from one end of the network to the other. This type of network topology is often referred to as line topology. So normally in your bus topology, the data is transmitted in one direction only. If the bus topology has 2 endpoints, then it is referred to as linear bus topology. These are some fundamentals about the bus topology. You can see in the figure 3, there is a long cable. One long cable, that one is acting as a backbone to link all the devices in the network. Nodes are connected. That is, a node means a station or device, anything. So nodes are connected to the backbone by taps and drop line. Drop line is establishing the connection between devices and the cable. The taps are used as the connectors. So this is the bus topology structure. But bus topology has some advantages. At the same time, the bus topology network has some disadvantages. Okay, as far as the advantages of the bus topology are concerned, bus topologies were often used in smaller networks. Why? Because the layout is very simple. The bus topologies often used in smaller network. The main reason is that bus topologies keeps the layouts very simple. So easy installation, less cabling, and less number of I/O ports is required. Also less cost. These are the advantages. As far as the disadvantages of the bus topology are concerned, what are the disadvantages? Relying on one cable, isn't it? Where there is a long cable in the bus topology acting as a backbone. So the whole bus topology network depends on the one cable. That means bus topologies have a single point of failure. If the cable fails, the entire network will go down. So that is major disadvantage. If the long cable fails, the entire network will go down. So other disadvantages are network traffic is high, fault isolation, reconnection is difficult, adding new device is difficult. Also, a break in the bus cable stops all transmission. So bus topology is used for small business because of the very simple layout. Okay. Then I'm moving to next type of topology, that is ring topology. Okay, ring topology. So in ring topology, computers are connected to each other in a circular format. Every device in the network has two neighbors only. Ring topologies were commonly used in the past. The past ring topologies were commonly used. Today, ring topologies rarely used in business organization. We can see the advantages and disadvantages. Before that, now you can see the figure 4. Figure 4 shows a ring topology connecting 6 stations. Example, each device has a dedicated point-to-point link with only 2 devices on either side of it, neighbors. A signal, for example, a signal travels along a ring in only one direction from device to device until it reaches its destination. The repeater is used to regenerate the signals during transmission because the signal travels until it reaches destination. So sometimes the signal become weaker. So every station, so along the ring, there is a repeater. The repeater job is to regenerate the signals during the transmission. So the signal will be very strong and not faded. So that is the unique feature of the ring topology here. Okay, then what are the advantages and disadvantages? Okay, here with ring topology, the risk of packet collision is very low because it is traveling in unidirectional. So it is traveling along the ring. So also it is easy to install and reconfigure. Link failure can be easily found out. These are some advantages. But disadvantages, ring topologies were replaced mainly because they are very vulnerable to failure. If one node fails, the entire network will be out of operation. Very major disadvantage. The major disadvantage is the one node failure or failure in one node will lead to entire network failure. So other disadvantages given in this slide, maximum length of ring and number of devices are limited. Failure of one node on the ring affects the entire network, already I told. Addition of nodes or removal of nodes disrupts the network. Signal traffic is unidirectional. Only one direction only the signal will travel. These are some disadvantages. So normally in a ring topology network with n number of nodes, there are direct N links. So for example, there are 4 computers in the ring topology network. Then the number of direct links in the network should be 4. So it is a simple logic. Okay, then I'm moving to next type of topology, that is hybrid topology. So hybrid, the term itself is self-explanatory. So the hybrid topology is a type of network topology that uses 2 or more other network topologies, including bus topology, mesh topology, ring topology, or star topology. So as I mentioned earlier, hybrid topology is composed of 2 or more different topologies. Hybrid topologies are most commonly used in larger organizations where individual departments have different network topology. Maybe you take the very large organization, very big companies. There are a number of departments. Maybe each department has different network topologies. All these network topologies connected together and form hybrid topology. That is the concept. The figure 5 shows a hybrid topology, a star backbone with 3 bus networks. You can see the 3 bus networks all together form hybrid topology. Okay, there is a hub. So star backbone with 3 bus networks. There are 3 bus networks with a hub. That's why it is a hybrid topology. Okay, see another example. Figure 6 shows a hybrid topology, a star backbone with different networks, namely bus, ring, and star topology networks. So this is a typical example for hybrid topology network. Okay. Then we are moving to next slide. Okay, now, so all the types of topology we already discussed. The first one, star topology. So first one, mesh topology. Second one, star topology. Third one, bus topology. Fourth one, ring topology. Fifth one, hybrid topology. Okay, now the question is, there are 5 or 6 types. One more topology, sometimes some people say tree topology. So among all these type of topologies, which one we can choose for our organization or our business organization? So that is a question. So that one we need to answer. Before choosing a topology, some factors will be considered. What are the factors? You can see in the slide. You can see in the slide. Length of cable needle, cable type, cost, and scalability. First, we need to take into consideration the length of cable. We need to provide service to network devices. A bus topology is most lightweight in terms of cable needs. In this context, the bus topology is the simplest topology to install and buy the cables, everything. So maybe the cost is so very low. So the length of the cable should be considered. Second factor, cable type. We have to consider the type of cable we are going to use. Cable types may be twisted pairs, coaxial cable, and optical fiber cables. Third factor is cost. The cost of installing the topology is also very important. If you use more complex topology, the cost of installation is obviously more. So the cost plays a crucial role. The fourth factor to be considered is scalability. Suppose we want to increase the number, increase the size and quality of network infrastructure later. It should be easy to add devices too. Now, scalability is also very important. So before choosing a topology for the business organization, these factors are to be considered. Okay. Then I'm moving to next slide. Still some more. Choosing topology. So choosing the topology, how to choose topology depends on the requirements of usage. So for what usage we are going to use the network, whether it is a heavily used or very maybe in a lower loads, depends. At the same time, number of nodes in the network. Suppose we have a 10 system, we make a network. So it is a different one. We can simply go for a simple topology, like bus topology. Or maybe we have a more number of system, also all heavy usage of the networks. Then we go for some complicated topologies like mesh or hybrid topology. So already I explained in the previous slide, each topology has its advantages and disadvantages depending on the environment in which it is being deployed, isn't it? So this all play the role in choosing the network topology. But however, the best network topology for large businesses, so because very big organization, more people using more system, so number of tasks to be completed. So in this case, the best network topology for large businesses organization is the star topology. Already I told in the star topology explanation, the reason is it is easy to manage the entire network from one location, that is central hub. Every device is connected to any other device in the star topology network through a central hub. So control is easy. So the best network topology for large businesses is by and large star topology. Okay. Then at the same time, reliable network topology for smaller businesses, reliable, or we can say cheap. For smaller businesses network, bus topology are good and cost-effective choice. Bus topology, already I told, bus topology, it keep the layout very simple. The design and arrangement is very simple because there is a long cable. With that cable, system or devices are connected. Simply, that's all. The reason is that layout is simple. It allows all the devices to be connected via single coaxial or RJ45 cable. That's all. If needed, sometimes they want to add more nodes. So the nodes can be easily added to the network by joining an additional cable. So it's quite easy. So layout also very simple. Also, you can add more node also, you can simply join additional cable. So for smaller businesses or for the cost effective situation, then go for bus topology. Okay. So this presentation has provided a broader insight into the definition of topology, types of topology, advantages and disadvantages of each topology. Furthermore, choice of topology for businesses. Of course, hope my presentation provides the broader insight into the computer network topologies. So this is a very brief explanation. So within the limited time. So before closing my presentation, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Professor Dr. Ratnakar D. Bolam and all staff members of Red Talks for having given me this opportunity to do this presentation. Thank you.